So the next question, I think, the next survey question was related to benefits of the CCM system or the drivers there.
Yeah, so I found this one was quite interesting. All of these benefits seem to be quite important to the insurers, right? So the number one item was increasing customer loyalty and retention, followed by lower printing costs, heightened regulatory compliance, improved customer retention, getting to market with new documents quickly, and a reduced dependency on IT resources. All of these were highly prioritized by the insurers and valued by them.
Yeah, and they're all really interconnected, right? You can almost look at it as like a pyramid where one layer builds upon the next to get you to what you're ultimately trying to achieve, which is that customer loyalty and retention, because that's what translates into top line benefits, right? Into revenue and business growth. So customer loyalty and retention, that's the biggest end result they want to achieve. It's also why we've seen really an increased role in new titles related to customer experience. And I know we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, we're seeing more CCM purchases driven by CX and their budgets, along with what you traditionally see with IT and operations. On the operations side, obviously, really lowering print costs and the associated technical debt and overhead there, that's kind of table stakes, right? So what you're ultimately trying to do is invest in and make a business case for something that's going to drive that loyalty and retention. But your ROI and your justification from it comes from the more tactical stuff, like lowering those print costs, and also the we talked a little bit about the tech overhead. So one of our customers, HM Health Insurance, they told us before they implemented Eloquence, it would have cost them about $500,000, so $500,000 per month in maintenance and support fees to continue running the outdated system for CCM that they had today. A lot of it was just pure technical debt and all the overhead that related to IT dependence on maintenance support and template development as well, integration support as well. So we helped them to significantly eliminate those overhead costs while reducing document generation times from 2 minutes to 10 seconds. So some of that becomes the overhead and operations related to how you're printing things. Some of it comes down to just the functions there, and then some of that obviously comes from giving them a streamlined and simple way to translate things from print to a more digital focus as well. And I know we've got some additional survey questions that kind of focus on that. When it comes to compliance, we all know that life insurance, as one example, insurance broadly is highly regulated. It requires strict adherence to state-specific requirements, and our Eloquence allows them to have a back-end system with rule-based guidelines to pull the appropriate wording and text into a document for customer communication based on a particular state, right? So it automates and simplifies that process when you've got 50 different flavors of compliance language that you need to deal with. One of our customers, MTL Insurance, takes heavy advantage of that. They told us that what they like about Eloquence is that when it comes to compliance, you don't need 50 different templates to generate the same document for each state. There's one template with dynamic data tables and logic that allows that to vary by jurisdiction. So again, that's where it comes into things like workflows and automation and improvement of your processes that's going to result in a better customer experience, but also reduce your costs and just simplify the system that you're using and relying on there. So our customers' experiences speak to other benefits that you see highlighted here as priorities. Faster document generation helps them go to market faster with greater agility. Reduced dependency on IT resources lowers their costs and boosts their return on investment. So all of these things that they prioritized are really kind of interlinked, and one builds on top of the other.